We are back. Another glorious day of painting. Let's see what we can get done today. Alrighty, tidy. We are here. We are back and ready to start. By first changing out the palette, putting in a new one. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, nice and moist. Moist. This is your moist message. You are moist. You are moist. You are moist. Let's see here. That is right. That is what you heard. Moist. Okay. Let's see here. What to get started with? Hello, good morning. Hi.
Hello, good morning.
How's it going? How's it going?
Good, good.
Also, I'm not sure if it's just me on my end, but you sound awfully low.
Oh, okay, let me just change my settings.
And while you do that, I'm gonna grab a color real quick. You're back. All right. Let's see. There you go. There you go. Hello, hello. Hi. Okay.
Hey, chat, what's really good?
What's poppin'? What's crackin'?
Do I sound a lot better or what?
Mustafa!
Yeah.
Shalom, good sir. Just dropping to say hello. Hi. Hello. Thank you for coming by. Good morning, my people. Thank you for the support. The more, the merrier. Let's see. We got this lovely blue Prussian. Does it have agitators? Do not know. Niggas at work. En el trabajo. How goes your streaming, sir? Oh, my bad.
I haven't streamed much. I just kind of did that one stream just to kind of test out my setup. Well, my phone setup, anyways.
Right.
But I set up yesterday. Got it going. That's where I'm talking to you from right now.
Cool, cool. You
So
do
it
sound a
was
little
pretty
better.
good. Yeah, definitely. I was definitely waiting to get this stuff here before I really dove in. So yeah, today I'm going to be kind of making some plans to see what I can and can't do. I kind of already checked my my internet connection. The internet connection is a little different here compared to where I was before, so there might be some changes here and there, but I'm thinking about dedicating my channel to a hobby and to the tabletop stuff right now. I think I'm gonna just kind of put video games to the side.
Hell yeah, dude. Join the club. Join the
Yeah.
club.
I know I was kind of doing a mix of both when I was originally streaming full time, but
Right, yeah.
I just don't have the opportunity. I think I'd rather just. I think right now the hobby, the tabletop stuff, the models, everything right now is just making me so much more happier than video games. Video games are kind of
Aw.
more of like a little. Yeah, I think video games are more.
It's
of
like a little
distraction.
opportunity. Yeah, it's like when
Here
you
and
get
there,
burnt
yeah.
out of hobbying. That's
Yeah.
that's usually my go-to as well. Like I love video games. Don't get me wrong, especially like story-driven ones or RTSs, as you know me. But it's not like something I'll do every day. And especially when I've started streaming now, it's a little more of a feels bad moment almost. I'm gonna be honest. Like if I'm playing too many video games, I feel like I should probably be painting instead, making progress on making my stuff grow as a little business.
Yeah, I feel that. That's kind of how I feel about streaming. I want to start streaming more often.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm hoping you climb. I'm flip-flopping between wanting to do video games and tabletop content too. Hey, I'd say if we all work together, we can start something together. I know that's a little hard when it comes to like sharing a business idea, but if we make all our content and then we merge our efforts in like a podcast, that's kind of what I wanted to start from the very beginning.
Yeah.
And see
definitely.
see like how that will grow all together. And, you know, we all have our own personalities, our own quirks, our unique methods of showing our passion for the hobby. Like our friend Nega here, he does a lot of his meme kind of edits and stuff and reviews, which is awesome. Really good.
Yeah,
So, like,
knows what's really good, man.
So like his work should I think should stay only for himself. Like it shouldn't be a group effort in the sense of like he will do the editing for a group, just as an example. Like, you know, keep your own thing. That's your identity. And when we merge and we hobby for ourselves, you know, it can also be like live streamed. Like in my case, my unique take is I cosplay. I have a little PNG tuber and I chat with, you know, the gloves and my commissions and stuff. Right. Also, I want to dive into old world lore for like factions that I don't hear much about. I really want to
Old world lore.
Like fantasy grimdark in general, like before it was destroyed.
Yeah, I've been wanting to kind of dive into that lore and kind of learn more about the world, because I definitely have more of a 40k kind of a lore
Yeah, your background's always been 40K. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely more 40K for sure. And I think I want to like, I'd really like to begin to learn about fantasy in general, like on the level of 40K, you know, because it's really confusing.
It is. It is. And it's dated too. So finding some of these original sources and knowing where to look is hard because the internet back then wasn't so prevalent to tell you, hey, just, you know, go look at this thing, right? Nega says, currently speedrunning through the Space Marine 2 achievements list so I can do a proper review on it with at least 100 hours. Hopefully avoiding the mistakes of my Speed Freaks review. I'm super down for old world lore, he says too.
Speed Freaks.
But I'm anticipating old world so bad. I was chatting that the last time. I'm excited because like my next project's also going to be Carl Franz from you know the Empire, so I'm gonna get my chance to work on some old world on stream. But I want to work on my elves again, dude, and my Skaven. But with the campaign coming around the corner, because our friend Nega here wants to do a campaign, and I'm more than thrilled to join. But it will take away from my fantasy, which is like, ugh.
It will.
But I gotta get done my army either way. That's the way I see it. Like my my Krieg army. Really gotta diffuse the light, dude. I keep saying that. I just don't have the funds right now for buying some equipment to handle it. But it's causing harsh glaring reflections on stream, and it's hard to tell what I'm painting sometimes. I'm like super excited because I don't know what it is, generally speaking. I'm just assuming it's the amount of consistency I have right now, even though I didn't keep it up for the last few days because I got insanely busy with work and trying to get a credit card going. But mostly work. They're changing my shifts around, and I'm getting less and less sleep. I took the last few days that I didn't stream to catch up on resting just a bit. Today's my day off, so that's why I'm going to be heading to the shop. And there's a coworker who's picked up on the Space Marine game, and he's like insanely thrilled that it's not just a video game. Like there's models and everything. And
there's everything more to it, right?
Yeah, so he's like,
there's a whole hobby and then an entire thing else to it than just the virtual video game.
Right, and a lot of us come from the video games, right? Because we see it and we're like, dude, that's pretty sick. You find out about the hobby and you're like, no fucking way, that's the thing. So he wants to try OPR. I told him that's like the easy version to get into because it's really the same thing in terms of playing Warhammer. It's just the models, just the rules.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be trying that out today. I'm thrilled for him to roll some dice. But yeah, want to get working on my fantasy. And you're working on something?
Right now, yeah, I was gonna say, right now I'm currently looking and doing research for a small cosplay I'd like to start working on.
For the channel?
In general, yeah, just something to use, just something to wear to the shop when I'm feeling spicy or going to cons or for the shop or for the channel. Yeah,
I want to do the same thing.
Just to have an outfit, literally just to have an outfit for anything, like, you know. Because I haven't cosplayed in a long time. The last time I cosplayed, I was actually funny enough, one of my earliest cosplays was a Marine from Halo.
You're gonna do a Marine from Halo?
That was one of my first cosplays when I was younger.
And what you're gonna do now?
So do you remember the cosplay I had showed you at the shop of a gentleman who had done an Ultramarine kind of surf, kind of like
Yeah,
squire kind of look.
like casual-esque medieval.
Yeah, it has like chainmail, it has like some pauldrons, and it just kind of has some draping over it and everything. So something like simple, yeah. I mean, I definitely think the chainmail, whether it's fake or real, it's gonna cost me some pretty penny.
No, there's some shirt variants, like long sleeve shirt variants on Amazon for like 20 bucks.
Really, I would.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm looking up things and kind of saving links and stuff right now, so I can kind of get started. But yeah, no, I would really like to.
Cosplay,
Let's see.
little
Yeah, I'd really
costume.
like
Dude,
to
that sounds
just have
dope
a
as
little
hell.
costume. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna buy a tunic that looked very Zelda-esque because I really like the Breath of the Wild aesthetic that he wears. Well, not Breath of the Wild because he's kind of shirtless at the beginning, but the tunic, the blue tunic that he has in the first one, the Breath of the Wild. Yeah, not Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, okay. I understand. I understand.
I like the tunic. And I found some similar tunics on Amazon also for like a decent price. I was like, dude, that would be kind of cool to take. But then again, I do have all my Into the AMPM shirts that I really enjoy. But like, I'm already wearing practically the things I love the most at the shop. So who knows? Like you said, like depending on how I'm feeling, if I'm spicy or not. I also have some like of the merch from the Flash Kits, the Furry Apocalypse shirts.
That's pretty cool.
Not that I have anything against furries. I just, you know, it's the content that he makes, and I like the videos. They're funny. I felt bad because like I was wearing it in front of Augustine, and Augustine's like a furry.
Really?
That's my little brother, by the way, for
That's
anyone
awesome.
who doesn't know.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh yeah, about that. Because I told him before, I was just like, oh, I'm not one of those like furry haters just for like the trend. Because genuinely, back in the day, back in middle school, I was surrounded by nothing but furries, and they were like the nicest people to me. They were the ones that didn't bully me. But they have a respectful place in my heart. They are welcome, as long as it's not my friend Jose, because he's an exceptional, not good example.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
You remember, he's not a pocket dude.
I remember. That's so funny. Oh my god.
Remember, you freaking laughed your whole way home when I told you that one story.
Fucking dying. Absolutely, that was fucking wild.
Yeah, he's the exception.
I was fucking crying, bro. Oh my god, so funny. I was gonna say something about the shop, but I totally forgot.
Well, at least you know it's about the shop.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I would like to start recording some videos at the shop. I'm kind of looking into a one of those, like, what do you call them? Those camera things, like you put your phone on, but like it automatically like levels as you move. One of those, like, I don't remember what they're called, the actual name.
I think they have something gyro. A gyro mount?
Yeah, gyro, like a gyro like thing. Yeah, like a stick. Like I can put my phone on, and like no matter what direction I turn,
you hold it,
I'm
it's stable.
At the TV or the table, and I'm walking around in circles. Like the camera will always be stable. Yeah. Like if I go up or down, like it'll always like level out, and it'll always be like stable. Like the shakiness, like essentially it eliminates like shake, and having to like do all kinds of twists and turns.
If I remember though, they're like in the hundreds though, right? Like the price.
I found a pretty decent one for like $60 on Amazon.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and it works with like Androids and iPhones, so I was like, really, I liked that. I like that I could, because what if someone else wants to help me out, or one of you guys, wants to like use it, and you guys have an iPhone. So that is something
Are you on the stream as well, watching?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so the number one would be you. All right.
Mm-hmm.
You are number one.
The future has arrived.
Oh, brother. Oh, lordy lord. It is so dry in this region, dude, that my freaking even my wet palette sometimes struggles to keep my paint moist.
Oh, awesome. I fucking found exactly what I'm looking for.
Niga says he bought a stand for his phone a long time ago. It doesn't rotate, but a tripod stand, I believe. I can donate to y'all if you plan on recording games at the store.
Oh, okay.
It would be a static camera, however. Is that what you're looking for also? Avocado?
Just open to anything really. I'm just kind of looking.
Anything? Any
Anything would be helpful.
options?
Any options would be useful and helpful, yeah.
Oh,
Just kind
yeah.
of looking at random things, different things, you know.
Alright, well, you got an offer there.
Awesome. I mean, knowing my boss too, he could probably just let me borrow the one he has, because that's the one he has the exact same one I'm talking about.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, my boss is pretty cool. My boss completely supports my Warhammer addiction.
Oh.
I'm actually doing a D&D campaign for my bosses, both of them.
That's really cool.
It's pretty funny, yeah. Sometimes we'll get off work. Well, we haven't had a session in a while, but when we were really playing and they were learning, yeah, we would like work and then just clock off and then just go to the break room and play D&D.
That is sick.
It's funny, yeah. So I actually did find those pauldrons, and they look really nice. And for $24 a pop, it's bad. Okay, cool. I'm actually very content with the information that I see here because this cosplay/costume is not going to be very expensive.
That is what you want to hear.
Yep, that's exactly what I want to hear. That's very doable. Cool. I'll just start randomly showing up to the shop in like an outfit in my little cosplay if I want to, you know, just my pauldrons.
Dude, I'll freaking join you as my
cloak,
chapter
you know,
too.
Just a little outfit, you know, yeah, something to put on.
I was gonna say, I'll join you, dude. Freaking.
Yeah, that sounds fun. Sounds cool.
We'll do my Blood Angels.
I'm down.
I know what's his name. Andrew would love to do his chapter, his Astral Claws.
Yeah. New Kill Team box set hopefully Friday, dude. You guys
Oh,
gonna
I
get
would.
that,
Yeah, we want to get that going too. Get Kill Team going with the new edition. See if it simplifies it. Either way, the terrain looks amazing.
It does. It looks cool. I kind of want to get the box set just for the Flyboys, and I mean, honestly, that would probably get me into Kill Team.
The Aquilus?
Yeah, those.
Oh, sick. Okay, because he wants the Vespids. I don't want either of the teams. So that means I would keep the terrain. You could keep the Aquilons, and he will keep the Vespids. That would be perfect.
That would be kind of cool, actually, because I do want them. They look pretty cool, and then I could use them for OPR too. Because I mean, I'm planning on playing.
Collecting Guard.
Actually, this is funny. I don't know if I told you this, but I had like kind of said that on my last stream. Kind of made the official announcement that after I'm done with fantasy and building that army, playing that and everything, and kind of shift back to 40k, I'm gonna end up building my guard. I'm gonna work on my guard. Like finish
officially.
building the tanks.
Yeah,
start finishing up the army officially and painting everything.
That is
and I'm going Cadians. I really want you to keep going Krieg because I think that'd be so fucking cool if we do 2v2s, a whole Krieg army with the Cadian army backup. That's fucking dope.
That would be pretty cool.
Or vice versa with all your artillery, and I could just like charge all my dudes up front like Cadians. Fuck yeah. Sounds fun.
And it's funny because Velrak just put a video about like some rumors already about like the date when Krieg is coming out.
Yeah, it's gonna be
so
cool.
It's looking like it's theorized for February next year. And I am
far off. Makes sense.
Yeah, like I'm super stoked for that. I want some official Rough Riders, some engineers. I'm insanely stoked for a command squad. I already have one Krieg commissar that I converted with just a mask. But then supposedly they're gonna have like a Krieg specific commissar. Oh dude, I'm so stoked. Nigga said, speaking of OPR of the month, end stream is on the 26th. I expect the balance patch to hit during or after the stream. Ooh. Again, Nega was letting us know that the writers for the game have more of the model aspects out of things as their focus, and that they want to turn a new leaf for the year by doing yearly like massive changes that people feel are necessary for the game. And I think that would be this 26. So it's a little off-putting because, you know, there are changes and some people are just off-put by that. But if it makes the game better or adds more complexity, because I know a lot of the people that somewhat refuse to play OPR in our group are in the same mentality that, yeah, like, it feels great to play. It's quick. But it just needs that little more detail in the play because it's a little too simplified for some people. I'm hoping that they dare, and I say dare because, you know, copyright and stuff, but GW as it is steals from everything already. I dare they would ever do detachments and like themed regiments with more specific ruling, and for those who play with advanced rules, add unique stratagems for them, command points to use, and not too many, like restricted to like I'd say 3 unique ones, or even one, even just one.
That'd be pretty cool. I think that would be interesting.
I'd say we can homebrew that ourselves, but like to make it more like an official thing where like you can meet anyone that plays OPR and they would understand exactly what we're talking about. Nega says this one is going to be relatively small. Next year in September is a big one with an emphasis on new units and rework of the aircraft role. Oh yeah, that's what he was mentioning last time. Okay, so this is just like a minor update. That's cool. Any updates welcome.
6.5 inches. How big is that? I'm trying to like measure these pauldrons. Oh, damn it. I don't have this tape measure in this briefcase I have here because I sold it to Nega. Just forgot.
What?
I just pulled out one of my toolkits right here to measure for the pauldrons. And this is the exact kit I sold the tape measure to Nega to.
Oh, like they're recommending use that to make it kind of thing?
I'm just looking at the different measurements for the pauldron. I found the link, or I found the actual like site or web store, excuse me. And there's like multiple, you know, like sizes and whatnot. I just want to see something that would be fit to me. A 6.5 inch interior and about a 7-inch height overall, and this is interior.
I was gonna say, I could cosplay
6 inches. That's not. I think that'll cover my shoulder. Yeah, that'll.
a Tyrannid, but how would that be like a human-esque casual? Make like chitin armor?
Yeah, really? That's awesome.
I'm between that or a Kriegsman. But like a Kriegsman with the like a trench coat sounds like it's gonna be hot.
That sounds like something you would like definitely want to only wear in the winter.
And not just that, it's not even freaking cold in the winter in there. Like last time I took my Sylveon hoodie and I was sweating balls in there. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, well, because they have the heater on when it's cold.
Yeah, so.
It was a trade. You get a burrito, I get a tape measure. That's so true. I got a burrito. He gave me a burrito, and I gave him a tape measure that day. That was like one of the first times I had met him.
That is funny. Just the exchange is already funny.
Because I was starving. He was there. He had got an extra like surf and turf burrito, and we were playing. And I was like, "All right, like get your dice and tape measure." And he's like, "I don't have any of that." I'm like, "Bruh." I just gave it to him for the burrito. That was funny. Fucking
that is an awesome trade. Just the funny of it is like amazing.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to get my fantasy army going, man. I haven't been able to buy anything this last month. Like August was a good month because I was just buy, you know, left and right.
I'm saving every penny for a computer, so I feel you.
I feel that. Yeah, I'm so glad I have my computer here with me. It feels so great. So I think I found the measurement of what I want, so I will eventually buy these pauldrons. Cool. And then you said on Amazon there was like a super cheap, like a super
like a chainmail, yeah, like a chainmail style.
Yeah, chainmail shirt. Shirt. Oh my god.
What, they're kind of derpy?
I just found some funny shirts. I'm like literally finding like shirts that say chain breaker, and like they have like designs of like a gold chain on the shirt itself. Like it's so stupid.
With those like ghetto hood shirts.
Yeah. I put chainmail and it's giving me bike chains now. Chainmail, long, can I put long sleeve? Long sleeve? Chain, what the fuck? I don't, oh my god. Amazon is, there we go. Fuck me.
Found something.
Yeah, that was like, fuck. I don't know why I was fighting with Amazon for a second. It was giving me everything but this. Okay, these actually aren't that expensive. It's pretty cheap.
How much is it? Did it rise from 7 years ago? I added it to my wish list.
$30.
All right, $10 more. Fudge.
With a tunic that I could just like, which I don't plan on wearing the tunic. I plan on using it like a little hoodie. You know how like it looks like a hood when you like take it off,
Yeah.
you let it sit. So that's fine. 30 bucks is not bad for the entire long sleeve and the hood. Yeah, it's not bad at all. I'll buy that eventually too. I'm gonna save this. I think the only thing I'm gonna have an issue with is like the sleeves. Yeah, the sleeves look kind of. I guess it doesn't matter with the sleeves either. I'm gonna be a serf.
I might even cut the long sleeves. I want to be honest.
You would cut the long sleeves. I'm probably just gonna do like I'll probably just add braces, like wrist brace, like a leather thing, to just kind of like cover up all that extra baggy stuff. That'd be fine.
Nigga says, so I have a plan on buying a shelf similar to what you have tonight at the store, so I can store tutorial armies, terrain, and some cheap dice, measuring tubes for players, hopefully soon. Ooh, that would be nice.
I was actually planning on purchasing one of those plastic ones. If you want to just go halfsies on that, I can show you which one I was looking at. Because I wanted to buy a container too, to just have people put stuff in there if they need to, or leave things there.
I kind of want to get rid of the giant shelf that was donated. I know it served its free purpose, but it only goes so far when it's free, and you really don't have the intentional use to originally use it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I'm noticing that more and more, because a lot of people show up on the same day, we have less chances to play our games, and it kind of sucks when you wait so long to play and someone already beats you to it. So I was thinking we can kind of like remove that, readjust where my cubby is maybe, and save like 2 more feet of like play space, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it can. We also could maximize how the tables need to stay positioned, so that we can also maximize more space.
Yeah.
I want to get also like Tabletop War, like the brand online has, they sell mats, but they also sell like exact foldable 6x4 tables for the mats that we own. And I was thinking, well, what would suck though is because Abram and me were talking about, we're like that sounds awesome because it means, you know, more space, more tables, more people to play with. But what would suck is we would lose the edges of the table that we're used to putting our armies on when we play. Right. But I've been to plenty of shops and they don't even have those edges. Like they have the exact size tables that they need for the same reason, but they have cabinets against the wall where you can put your armies instead. I thought that was like the coolest thing ever. And we honestly have the wall space, and we're allowed to put up shelves to do that. We just need the tables.
Yeah.
Oh, Nigga says that depends if it's a plastic shelf and lock and key shelf. I think he wants it like safe as well, kind of like mine. I mean, if you guys are down, I wouldn't mind pitching in for another similar one to mine. If you guys, if us 3 do it. You can even ask the other guys like JD.
That would make sense. Yeah, if we could, that would actually be a lot cooler, because then like we could put them together and get rid of that big fucking giant one. And that would, like,
precisely.
Space.
And then that way everyone gets a key now, because I'd say we've all earned our trust at the shop.
Yeah.
I wanted to get more keys for everyone there. Like I wanted to get some for Nega now, but it was such a small key I couldn't make copies out of it. I had to get a private locksmith to make a proxy and get it out, and it was like $50. I was like, oh, that's too much money for just an extra key.
Right.
And it comes with 2 keys. My friend Abe has one, but he doesn't show up anymore, so I wasn't asking to give it back, and I might give it to one of you guys again.
Cool. Yeah, I really want to ramp up my presence and my appearances at the shop.
Same.
Unfortunately, I can't go today, which is like an oxymoron in itself. What I just said, but yeah, no, I really want to going more often, being there, just being present. You know, like not necessarily. I don't have to be, it could be either gaming or hobbying or whatever, but or even just hanging out, you know, to meet new people. But I just definitely want to be there more often.
I want to be there consistently. It doesn't have to be often in my case.
Yeah, it's consistent for me. Like I want the consistency of being able to go like every Tuesday and Friday.
Yeah, same with me. And that's more of a job thing. Like it can work, but some jobs like mine,
yeah, they won't like
they don't like when you ask for a schedule. They want to be able to call you any day and mess with your schedule any day. And especially if you're full-time, that's like one of the things. They're like, yeah, you have to have open availability, which means, you know, having to be there when they snap their fingers.
Right.
They're not jerks either. Like, thankfully, they don't like just randomly call me and be like, "Oh, come in right now." Like, they definitely respect that. But it's one of those things where like you can't close your availability, like I said.
Yeah, the shop's gonna be closing today at 6, right? Not gonna be open that late.
I don't know. It all depends on if they're gonna do One Piece and the other whatchamacall, Yu-Gi-Oh, I think. Miss is going on Mondays. Yeah, dude, the fact that they closed that down was a bummer.
That was a big hit. That was a super big fucking bummer for me too.
And that's why I really don't want to I don't want to be the guy that now is gonna have to be like, hey, like, what's up with that, dude? Like, you're not accommodating us either. So because I don't want to be that guy, I don't want to be annoying, and I don't want to make any sort of remark because we have the space for free and I'm thankful for it, but we're not given any sort of respect in the sense of our times and what we can do with it. Like, it's just what we can do with it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then right now, that's why it's irked me. I was telling Abram the other day, I was like, there's like some guy, or sorry, a girl that wants to like start streaming there on the same days that we go play, and that's even less opportunities because not only are there magic events that tell us we can't go, now we're gonna have this other person on top of it who's gonna be also like, hey, I want to need the day on off days.
Yeah.
So that's gonna leave us potentially 2 times a month we can go play on Fridays, opposed to 3.
Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm like,
So yeah, I was gonna talk to the owner today and be like, hey, can we do something about this, because a lot of us are feeling it. And
yeah, no, I've been feeling it and seeing it too, where we haven't really been consistently been able to go.
And that's a problem. Like, I don't want to make the request, he gives us a day, and then even I don't show up. Like, I gotta make sure before I talk to him necessarily, I have to have like, hey, this is the day I freed up, can we get that day? Because if we ask and then like no one shows up on the extra hours that he's opening, and that costs him his time and money, like there's no point.
Yeah, we're just gonna prove his own point, you know.
Basically, like, there's no point in doing it for you guys. And it wasn't a topic I was saying that I don't necessarily like it. I really don't. But if we want to be taken serious, we're gonna have to start getting charged for the space that we play in.
Right.
And you know, that's less money for us and the projects that we do. But when it comes to being like acknowledged as part of the community, like, then it'd be like, okay, we rightfully pay for the spot here, and I wouldn't make those demands if I wasn't paying. That's why I think it's important for that like other people like in San Diego, they do that, because it's like, okay, you're paying for it, they give you some leniency with the terrain and stuff. The community people get to say their peace of mind and make requests, stuff like that.
Yeah, I agree. No, I definitely agree. Yeah, maybe we could, whenever you go, talk to the owner. I'd like to be there with you.
Shit, I'd say, like, if everyone wants to go and represent, that would be pretty good.
I'll back you up on that. Like, I'll go, and you know, they know us already, you know, just by looking at us and who we are, you know, what we
Precisely.
do.
Precisely.
So if anyone's gonna go and mention something like that, it's definitely gotta be, you know, you, me, Nega, you know, content creators that definitely, you know, have more of a
Hello,
stake in all this,
Poison.
you know. Hello, Poison. Nice of you to join the stream.
Yeah, so precisely that's what I was saying, Nega. So that's kind of, so let me make the pitch real quick, because it's not just, oh, we play and we get to be there on Fridays and then still only have 2 tables. No. If we're playing,
Right.
if we're paying, it has to be like, okay, this set amount of people are committed to at least show up on the day that we request. So that means all of us would have to essentially guarantee that we show up every Saturday. Let's just say it's Saturday. Every Saturday to
Yeah.
play and pay, so that's worth his time. Right.
Yeah.
But we can't be where you pay and, like I said, it's still Friday and he's still taking the whole storefront and we're only left with the tables that we paid for. And not to mention he takes it, right? Oh.
No, yeah.
So it would have to be more of a, we pay because we want the front. We want to be able to be like, show off that we exist, that we have respected hours, and we have a bigger play space. I think the bigger play space is really what's the center of it all, because there's a lot of us already who want to constantly play on the same day. And that's good. That's a really great thing, because we're essentially suffering from success because, you know, there's not enough to accommodate the small community that was once there.
Yeah. Yeah, the tea is piping right now, and I think we definitely need to do something about this before.
Well, okay, so not necessarily anything's gonna happen. It's just we're gonna get less and less of our community growth because we're hindered now by the space and the times.
I agree. Yeah.
It's more of a question of growth. Otherwise, if we say nothing, it's gonna stay stagnant. And in this recent case, diminished because they're taking away more days that we can hang out and show.
Yeah.
Ooh, 7 people. Hello. Hi, welcome everybody.
Hey, what's up, chat? What's real good? I also would like to comment and kind of bring awareness to the
shit stain in the corner of the wall. No, I'm playing.
No, it's okay. That's already been there for a while. I got used to it.
Bring light to.
The the Facebook page, the Oasis Ivy Tabletop.
What about it?
I think we should. I don't know. I feel like we're kind of neglecting it right now. I have been definitely neglecting it. I haven't really posted in it. Let me check right now.
I'll be honest. Yeah, I forget about it.
Has like, you know, because I forget about it. Exactly. That's my point. I forget about it. I neglect it sometimes. I was pretty good about posting and kind of keeping like community stuff.
Hey, it is Biscuit. Hello. I have ruined my schedule streaming so late at night.
Biscuit.
Nega says, what about requesting the storage room in the same space? Remember how talked about that last time? Did he?
He did mention that we could, as long as we communicated with him. I just don't know what we would use it for.
Play space. That's what he's saying. That's what Nega's saying.
Oh, for like play space. Oh, well, shit. I mean, like that would be cool too. But I think
that would solve a lot of problems.
Have to pay for. Yeah, we would have to definitely put some money and rent to that.
Well,
you know,
I've seen it in there. I'm gonna be honest. The lighting is terrible. We definitely would have to mount lights in there.
No, I was gonna say we would have to mount lights in there, dude. And like, I don't know how. Like I said, I've never been in there for more than like just a couple seconds, just kind of helping out with the shop or whatever they're doing. But if there's like no ventilation in there either, it's gonna be a fucking drag sitting in there for a long time with us, like a bunch of people in there, you know?
Correct. We'd have to probably buy AC or something in there.
We'd have to buy like a little unit or something to put in there, depending on the ventilation of the building, because I mean it is a fucking old building. But I mean, as far as I'm aware, previously, I mean, there were actually like tenants there at one point, right? Like people actually lived in there.
People did live in there. Biscuit
Okay,
said
so it might
they
not be
had gotten
that
a
terrible.
fish creme yesterday as my fun activity. Yeah, I saw the post. It was so cute. Little beta
That's
fish.
awesome.
It was one of my first fish as well.
What?
I had two of them,
That's
and then I
fucking
found out
awesome.
the hard way what happens when you have two of them.
Oh yeah, they fucking rip each other's guts out.
Ugh.
It's fucking awesome. Knife goes in, the guts come out.
No. Yeah. That's so true. I forgot about the room. You mentioned that like literally years ago.
He mentioned to us recently too when I was in there, but he just like, I don't know. He was kind of just like, "What would you use it for?" And I was like, "I don't fucking know." Like,
Well,
I'd have to talk to the guys.
Play space. That's for sure the number one.
I mean, I thought about it, but I didn't say it out loud. You know.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna talk to him about some opportunities about it. Of course, I'm not gonna make a request yet, but I'm gonna say like, hey, is there a chance I can use the back room or something? Think about like,
Right.
because I also want to get my 3D printing going again, and I want to offer
Right.
some of the stuff I print as like on the shelf merchandise to sell, and I wouldn't be opposed to literally setting aside some time to make things that non-Warhammer people would buy like as collectible pieces. I'll give you an example. Right now, I'm super hype about Zelda. Like for some weird reason, not that anything's coming out for Zelda other than the game.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
Yeah. Biscuit says, I've had a beta fish before, but this one is the first proper setup cared for tank I've set up myself and not had a family member help. Ooh, yeah, I had some fish just about like two years ago, and I know exactly what you're talking about, because if you start a tank wrong necessarily with bad bacteria, with whatever disease they come from, it can just throw it off and the little poor critters can kind of just die. Taking care of fish is not easy. My sister and I had learned that the hard way. Right now I'm nursing our birdie back to health because he was attacked by something. Missing some primary feathers right now, but he's going to do so much better. Oh my goodness. I live out in the countryside and we get lots of injured birdies out here, but it's more of a nature kind of harms them thing. Like a hawk will like attack a dove in midair and the dove will just like fall and stuff like that. Just nature. The hawk has to feed its babies too. But now if it's just lying there, of course we'll help it out. I named him Jinshi after an anime character. He's purple like them. Cool. We had some rainbow shark from PetSmart once. They were really cool. They have like the orange fin. Oh, yeah. Okay. Jinchi. Oh no. Baby shark, do, 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 baby shark. Ooh, I saw some of those at the store. If Jin isn't too aggressive, I might get a few quarries or rasboras. My beta, when it was alone after I had killed the other one a long time ago, did really well with other fish. I think it's their own species that they don't handle because they're territorial about themselves. But I had later, after my experiences with different fish tanks, they should be fine. Doesn't mean they won't be necessarily 100% like Gucci with whatever you put in there. because there's other territorial fish. You got to make a lot of research on that. But like my rainbow shark and my guramis did great with the betta fish.
Okay, my apologies. I'm back.
Hi. Oh, they're talking about they're getting their pescado going.
Beautiful.
Pescados are really beautiful. I loved my guramis. They were so much fun seeing them go around. They had little antennas that they touch things with. It's really cute.
Yeah, man, give them another 6,000 years and they'll be able to pop us in the head from like 3 miles away.
Freaking fish human wars. Oh no.
Just throw them in a warp storm for 6K years.
They're gonna come back and they're like, let's see if you like being put in a little tank.
Yeah. That's funny. It's funny that we mentioned that we're talking about Warhammer stuff right now. Well, obviously we're talking about Warhammer stuff. We're on a fucking Warhammer podcast.
Right.
We were watching Bricky's lore videos yesterday. Like, we watched both of them, me and my fiance.
Right.
The two 1 hour ones each, and they're so fucking funny, dude. And they're so informative as well. Like, I'll watch, no matter how many times I've gone back and watched those videos, like, I always like learn something like I didn't catch from the first time or the last time I watched it, you know?
Right.
And yeah, it's pretty cool to listen to him. He's just really you know what we noticed too? Like the way he talks and the way he does his content, it's so like explosive and loud, like all the time. And by the time we were done watching the second video, we were like overstimulated with his voice because he was just so like jarring and loud. But I think it could have been the speaker we were using.
The speaker? Too. No, he's loud. He's really loud. Yeah. I think it like, helps no his content because
we put.
No.
Yeah, it's just his style. But
I'm definitely introverted. Like I can hold a conversation because I'm like both social, but just I'm definitely an introvert. After so much socialization, including even streaming and talking, I get tired, like really tired. And I think it helps a lot of streamers. A lot of streamers, it helps them because the more people they get, the more excited they get. And sure, like to some degrees, I feel the same thing. Like having Biscuit here, really gets my streaming juices going because it's like, oh look, you know, someone that isn't necessarily local to us here is joining, and that's super neat because it shows that you're being given attention by the algorithm in some sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I get tired. Like if I had a bunch of people and I know I have to talk more constantly because of the sake of the nature of content creating, it's more about entertainment. And if you're just sitting there saying nothing, you know, you lose their attention, and that's fair because I wouldn't want to watch someone quietly painting. It's like watching paint dry. Marco Martinez, hello, hi, welcome. Magnus says as long as they aren't the same size and color and colorful, they might be able to exist together, but some are also fin biters, so that's not good. Yeah, surprisingly, our Gurami was a fin biter, one of the bigger ones. It was kind of the bully.
You don't want them getting the ick.
And it was kind of like a temporary thing though. Like it would do it, and then after some time, like once he asserted his dominance over the other two females, it stopped. So like sometimes it's just more of a show of dominance once kind of thing, like, and it looks horrible, but that's just nature. You do that out in the wild.
Lord of the Rings is better than Star Wars?
Oh heck yeah. No. By the way, it's a good friend of mine from where I work. He's just jabbing at me. He knows it's not true.
Yeah, I think that's kind of subjective. Yeah, they're both cool in their own ways.
Don't fall for his bait.
I did not.
Are you at work right now?
Nope, I am at home. Oh, you mean your friend?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
But you're going to work.
Oh,
That's
crap.
you this time.
No, I'm not going to work today. I'm off today. I'm just going to chill. I don't know you guys are going to go to the shop today, but if it's going to close early, then I don't think I'm going to go.
Wait, you wanted to go today?
I don't know anyone was going until you had mentioned something.
Do you plan to go?
I don't know. I don't think so. If it's going to close at 6, maybe not.
We're going earlier though.
What time are you guys going?
I'm going at 12, so I'm gonna cut the stream soon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't planning on streaming today or anything. I was gonna kind of just play some video games today, but I don't really have any. I don't know. I kind of just want to play Helldivers, and no one's really playing that right now. So
I want to play it actually. I heard about the new updates and how much they're changing it. On my PC, I cannot. I can't run Minecraft at this point, dude. Like it's that bad.
that fucking sucks.
So I am full throttle. It's the reason I've been working 2 jobs at this point, right? My commission and my full-time job, because I really want to get that computer. Speaking of making own content and streaming, 40k Age of Sigmar Horus Heresy and Kill Team announcement on the 5th of October at noon. If you are down, we can do a reveal stream. Hey, that would be pretty cool. You know, get that planned.
Cool, actually.
The only problem is I'd have to check if I work that day because I'm already rescheduled. Biscuit says, hi, I had to swap devices, but yeah, but if fighting keeps happening, you have to do something about it because injured fins lead to fin rot, sadly. Yeah, that is true. Get all spiky and brown and gross. It's really sad. But today at the shop, I'm gonna be teaching my coworkers strictly about, you know, the hobby in general, so he can see like what it's all about. Because he has like a total like newbie's perspective from a video game to like the real deal Warhammer tabletop. Like it's not the same. Yeah. But he's already seen a lot of videos and stuff. He asked me like, what would I recommend for like hobby videos, like in terms of entertainment, and I sent him to like play on tabletop, like all the nice spectacle stuff, and I got him insanely hyped. Like yesterday he was practically shaking at work out of excitement when he saw me. He's young, by the way, so he has like young people energy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like a kid. And it's exciting, right? Because it's like, you know, we need new young faces, dude, because that's been a thing. And I'm not saying like a local specific thing, but like the hobby itself is so niche that it's a lot of like elder people who have the income and such. And as I've always said, like we already know there's always cheaper ways to get into the hobby, and it's always nice when you have a community like ours who is very open to kind of just allowing proxies, you know, leniencies in 3D printing, the times, and etc. etc. Biscuit also says, I'm always been interested in aquatics as a kid. We had some goldfish that lived 9 to 10 years. Holy moly, that's a long time. Which is pretty common for taking care of goldfish. Betas are less, like 4 to 5 years, 6 rarely. Holy shoot. Speaking of fish, a lot of people don't know. I don't know if I should be saying this, but we have axolotls. We have 3 axolotls. We still have some aquarium-esque creature in the house. We got 3 of them. They're really cute. Should probably post them on my Instagram.
That'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah, people don't know that we have axolotls in the house, but for many good reasons I will not say. If you know, don't say it.
Yeah. I'm just like.
Yes, they are cute. But they're really dumb. But they're cute. One of them just last month ran into the corner of our water pump that feeds in cold water for them, and it ripped its lip in half.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's fine, of course, and it's already regenerated most of it, but it has a scar now. Little scar. Hello. You got that? Melanistic ones at the pet shop. Let's see here. Okay. There's a lot of blue I gotta do. Shoot. Biscuit, you been working on any art as of late? No, waiting for a friend to finish a model file for me to rig. I rig live 2D stuff for the fabled VTubers. Oh, that's really cool.
Oh man.
What's up, my dude? What's up?
Nothing much. Just hanging out. Just chilling today.
Just vibing.
Just vibing today. Yeah.
Enjoying the day off.
Yeah, I might end up showing up to the shop today then. If you guys are just gonna go and chill and learn.
Yeah, that way you can see some new faces. Who knows if the other guys might show up too.
Absolutely. I was thinking I might take some painting stuff just to at least paint some stuff. At least get some paint on something.
I have a few myself. I barely stream with them because I don't like them as my characters right now. Oh, okay. Oh, also, you said that you stream. Do you stream public, or I don't remember. I think you did say it was a bit of a private kind of streaming for friends. Because if you want, you can plug that in here. I wouldn't mind sharing that around. We gotta help each other out as small content creators.
Yep. Gotta stick together.
There is a few games that I kind of want to play and stream as well, but I don't want to make streaming video games my thing, because I definitely like hobbying as my main thing. Sick.
Hell yeah.
I just watched my fish's tail fin tear. I knew what happened. He had a little pinhole tear at the floor. Oh. Yeah, the little skirt fins that they have get really torn up. Really sad to see. It's just funny because, like, for fish, they're kind of just like, meh, whatever. Battle scars look sick anyways.
They're like, oh damn, my fin came off. Shit.
That's
All right.
gnarly, bruh.
They're like, when am I gonna get bloodworms? When are those coming? Oh, man. Oh, I promise I'm not bored. I'm just so comfortable right now, dude. Fuck. I've been so
No,
busy.
I don't blame you. This morning, I actually had set up an alarm to get the stream started as soon as possible because I knew I was going to be leaving, and I was like, I want to make a few hours before I leave at least, so it wasn't like a futile effort just to get this started and just do 1 or 2 hours, which is kind of what ended up happening because I fed the animals and ate breakfast with my sister, washed the plates that no one washed, but yeah. I also was like, I kind of want to just lazy. It's my day off. I literally haven't had a day off in the last 5 days, and it's tiring when you work 8 hours nonstop and then commission work.
Yeah, it just feels nice to be sitting in like a nice
doing nothing.
Like doing nothing. Like, yeah, I haven't had my gaming chair here with me at all this last like 2 months, dude. It's like first time I'm sitting in it. So it's like, oh my god, my back, my body. It feels so nice to just sit back.
Lots of times they get tears in transit, but they're so minor, and the cups are too tiny that they can't swim much. But once they get space and swim, it tears open.
It's terrifying.
Poor critters. Again, something tells me they kind of just don't care. And it's funny because, like, for such beautiful creatures, as far as like the research that my sister and I had done when we did our whole fish thing, they're kind of like machos. They're tough little critters. Macho man. Double tail beta now. That sounds kind of cool. It reminds me of like a nine-tails fox. Oh, that's what I was saying when you had left to go get some water. That if I get my 3D printing stuff, I kind of want to do like busts of video games so that like local people can be like, oh, like I know that video game, and you know, help buy stuff. Because if we put like Warhammer stuff, a lot of people don't know what the hell that is. So that at least some of my work gets picked up. The tails of betas in the wild are very short. We bred them to have long tail fins, but because of the keeping of them starting in a place that normally takes good care of fish, the genetics stayed. Hardy little guys. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I said a last stream, but I'm like in this ADHD kind of phase right now, where like I want to paint every single army like all at once if I could. Like I don't necessarily have one preference over the other because I want to work on them all equally. But I definitely come to the conclusion when I paint and I decide to start painting that I start working on a project that I know I'm gonna immediately use because everyone's like in the mood of it and such. So like right now, for example, we're gonna do the OPR campaign for Grimdark. My Tyranids are nowhere near done, so I'm gonna focus on my Krieg. Like that's the mindset. And then because now for certain that I know the Krieg, because they've been announced are coming, I can like paint it comfortably knowing that like I'm basically getting progress done for the future.
Yeah, I feel that. The thing is with me, I'm actually, well, I don't know why I said that in an accent. Actually,
Well, actually,
I'm kind of going through a little bit of a dilemma as well because, like I had mentioned earlier, I'm really focusing on the tabletop stuff a lot more right now, and I really want to do that more because I'm just having so much more fun with it. But the thing is, I don't want to finish painting everything in like a week because then I'm not gonna have anything to work on.
you see, that's the thing. You always can add to it.
That's what I'm saying. That's true. Like, you know, you're never really done painting a model, really, if you think about it. You know, even when you're quote unquote done, and like you can always go back and finish something or work on something, right?
Or restart.
Yeah, or restart. Yeah, no shit.
And I mean that honestly, like in the sense of like you have like your original shitty painted models, just like strip it and do it better. Which I have a lot of like Star Wars clones, and well, the clones actually were fine. It's the droids that look ugly. They look like they got baked outside in the sun. Like they look terrible. But the problem is if I strip them, I'm a little scared because it's like they have nice bases and all. Nega says playing on a ton of Space Marine 2 makes me want to build Thousand Suns, but I know painting them is going to be painful. Dude, the freaking the 6 models I painted was horrendous. Trimming is horrendous, dude. Oh gosh.
And they're all trim, all of it, their whole armor, everything.
Yeah, like 100%. Yeah, I don't think I would want to do that.
Armor trims, like literally. And so I was gonna lean into, excuse me, I swear I'm not even tired. I'm just fucking yawning for no reason. I'm just so comfortable.
Nap time.
No, I swear I'm not even sleepy. I won't fall asleep if I lay down. I was gonna say, what I'm really focusing on now, and I'm kind of like shifting my efforts. Well, not that I'm shifting my efforts or changing the efforts. It's just that I'd really like to start focusing on my fiance's armies because they've been sitting there for a while. I had given her all my firstborn Space Marine stuff. Everything, every single firstborn thing I have, I gave it to her. Other than like the Horse Heresy shit. And we're gonna be converting that to like Emperor's Children. I still need the bits. I don't know why no one's helping me with bits. That was weird. So I just figured I'm just gonna start buying the kits. So I'm gonna end up buying that Combat Patrol pretty soon, and hopefully after that we can start getting the paints and start getting that going.
Nice. There's already they were also rumored to come out next year. The new models.
Yeah, which models were they? Because now I'm struggling to know the difference between like what's going to be a new release and what's like already just there. Because I remember I think it was last week, or the week before, I was talking to Carlo, I believe, and I showed him like, hey, these are the new models that are coming out or whatever, and he was like, those aren't new. I'm like,
by the way, just refrain from the names.
Oh, excuse me. I apologize.
Just don't say who. Yeah.
Yeah, I apologize. You're right. Yeah, someone had mentioned that. They were like, yeah, that's not a new model. That's already exists. I'm like, what? So these community posts, yeah, kind of confuse me sometimes. I don't know what's new.
Yellow.
I had asked what new Emperor's Children models were you talking about?
I thought you were just like emphasizing how confused you were. My bad.
No, no. I'm actually asking you.
Well, no. Okay, so you know how like Death Guard and Thousand Suns had their unique models that kind of came out when they were announced as like a heretic faction? Like
Right.
back then, it was just the, you know, Chaos Space Marines, and you get to paint them the color you wanted as the theme, but they didn't necessarily look like what they're supposed to, at least now.
Huh.
So these new models are the Noise Marines, and right now Noise Marines, it's all kit bashed. It's not like an official set.
Right.
Like I said, like
it's an official model, but they're like fucking $50 a pop because they're like legacy models or some shit.
Correct. Like the same with Death Guard. Like if you found the original like OG Death Guard that didn't look so Death Guard like nowadays, it like they're expensive as hell. So it was made easier for anyone who wanted to do these custom themed legions, heretic legions, by making faction names, kind of like they do Space Marines. Like there's like a Blood Angel Codex, there's a Dark Angel Codex, there's Ultramarines.
Yeah.
There's, you know, yada yada. So they're basically doing Emperor's Children Legion like officially as their own sculpts and stuff with unique stuff. But if you're doing Horus Heresy, there's no need to wait because they don't look nothing alike.
No, you're right. Yeah, I was actually thinking, I didn't know that they were going to be having new Noise Marines, so that's pretty cool. We were planning on kit bashing those too, but if they're going to be coming out with those models, I might
Yeah, they're going to be totally new.
Those would be pretty cool. Yeah.
Like I said, so they're going to have the same glow up as Death Guard. You know how like Death Guard has like all new models and stuff now, like that pertain to Death Guard in particular, and the same with Thousand Suns. You know, like the Scarab Terminators, the Rubric Marines. We got Magnus that I'm painting quite literally right now. Like they're going to have that same exact treatment.
Yeah, that's a big cool.
And
that is going to be cool.
It is rumored for next year, but as you know, Valrak, don't believe a rumor. They're lies until it's proven otherwise.
Scam rack.
Full wreck. I'm getting all sorts of shaking right now. What the heck?
I noticed. I can see it. I was gonna say.
My hands today are not cooperating.
It's okay. I get the shake sticks sometimes.
I got my caffeine kicking in for some weird ass reason.
Yeah, I was gonna say I get the shakes when it's early in the morning and I'm painting and I'm drinking my coffee.
Jesus Christ, dude, I feel like an old man. I like Chaos Bits I found out for the 8th edition Chaos Space Marine refresh. Fear not, 2025 is a year of chaos according to the recent community post. Oh, that's sick. So I'm 100% expecting Emperor's Children next year. I think Thousand Suns is getting a refresh mainly to rubrics. Really? Like,
Yeah,
oh yeah,
they were-
I heard they were kind of old actually. Toxa says, laugh out loud, I'm listening right now because I'm doing my own kind of painting, fogging the glass of Jin's tank walls. Hey, that's really cool.
Sweet. That's pretty cool.
Little Jin. They reflect his reflection, which is bad because he will flare and stress him out. Oh yeah, that is very true. Oh boy, a lot of little nooks and crannies. it's just one side, so I don't need to do much. It's dark on the corner, so it really reflected when his light is on. The crystal eye. You know, I had forgotten that Lehman Russ, his brother that was sent to go execute Magnus, right? I say it for the people who don't know. Like, let's get my friend here.
Right.
I forgot that Magnus was missing an eye, so when I went to go paint his eye, his other, like the second eye, I was like, wait, there's literally no eye. Like, it's just like a blank,
Yeah.
like a blank spot there. I forgot that his eye was gouged out.
Yeah.
Or
It's just like a light now, right? Are you gonna make it shine?
No, he has nothing there. Like, it's literally just like an empty skin socket.
Oh, I thought he had like, a light came out of his eye or something like that.
Well, he's depicted in a lot of artwork, like 2D artwork, to have like a glowing eye. Like, even I did it in my meme picture, but he doesn't actually have it. Like, there's nothing.
I thought, like, because in art I'll see like his, like, just the socket glowing or something, you know?
Yeah, precisely. It's just an art like depiction of like people, like fans.
Right.
It's like a fan take, not necessarily like an official thing. To the warp. It wasn't Russ, was it? I was gonna say it. I remember he freaking Russ suplexed his butt cheeks. He did the backbreaker move on him.
His butt cheeks.
But yeah, I think you might be right. He lost it inside the warp, huh? And then like dude, this always happens. So I've had no interest in painting my death guard for literally years. And I start painting Magnus and I randomly get this massive urge to start my death guard.
Well, yeah, because you're working on chaos. I mean, chaos itself is like, it's the same thing like Space Marines, just choose your flavor, you know?
Right. And that's kind of what I'm getting at. This finally got my chaotic juices going, and I was like, dang it, like, I have so many projects and now I want another.
That's funny.
I'm bipolar as well, man.
That remember we were talking about that, how like, yeah, you're never really finished. Like, what do you do when you're done with your army? He's like, what am I doing? Like, what am I gonna do? And you're just like, start a new army.
Start a new army.
Yeah. We were like, what do we do? And we kind of just like knew where that answer was going. We were like, start a new army, huh?
We're like, gosh damn it.
Just start over somewhere else.
The fun never ends.
Yeah. The bonfire stream.
You know, it's funny, the inspiration for the name and like a lot of the aesthetic stuff is from Dark Souls, but I have not beat a single Dark Souls. I just really love the aesthetic, the style, the ambience, the ambiance. But yeah, not once have I finished one. Like, I played them all. I own the games. I have Sekiro, the third, second, Elden Ring, and I'm just like, I love them, but Christ, are they hard.
Yeah, you can't just chill on those games.
It's one of those games I will admittedly say I would play on easy mode for the cool factor. Like I said, like the visual pleasing side of it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it just wasn't my kind of game, man. I played it. I tried it. I played it for like a full like 40 hours. I want to say 45 hours. And yeah, man, I just ended up not liking it.
Biscuit says I've beaten one Souls like being Code Vein. Code Vein sounds familiar.
Code Vein. Yeah, I've heard of that one. That's cool. I haven't played it myself, but that looks cool. I want to play Dark Souls. That looks like fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get back into it, but what my problem
Like-
is anime Souls. That's pretty cool. My problem with Dark Souls is like when I play Breath of the Wild, I'm the kind of person that will explore every nook and cranny. And if you do that in Dark Souls, you will lose your mind. Quite literally lose your mind because it's so hard that even like basic enemies will kill you. It's like, how much of a masochist are you? That and I was working on beating Lies of P. I heard great things about that game too. Kidnapped me a few times to play Elden Ring. Magnus is looking fab, as always.
Looking fab.
The freaking eyeball, the little iris thing on his like
Yes.
clothing is kind of creepy.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, but
Is
like,
it?
yeah, because he has multiple of these around his body, and they're like looking
Yeah.
in different directions, giving you the
Right.
idea that like they're looking around.
Right.
These armor pieces are alive in a way.
Fucking wild. Fucking wild.
That's wild, Mike. No, don't try up just yet. We're not done with you. Oh, it's already 11:30. Flip and flip. Well, I just want to make sure I got the blue on all of him first. I think that is it. We're just missing the blue on his wings and legs. Have a whole staff to work on. Jesus Christ, dude. I wish I was close to finishing this. I always forget how slow I must be to be detailed. But I'm gonna have to cut it because I have to start getting ready to go and be there at 12. Because that is the time I said I would be there, and I will be there as I say. So I will be coming back later, I hope. Hopefully the notification goes out. I'm gonna repost again and be like, hey, I'm back. But that will be it for now, because I'm gonna go to my appointed game session and teach my co-worker friend how to play some Warhammers. That'd be pretty cool. Also, speaking of which, we'll talk about it next time, but want to get some maybe edits and work on my own content in terms of editing something for learning how to play these games, get an idea of what it is. But for now, that's going to be it. I will be catching everybody later. Thank you, everybody, again, for being here.
Right, later, bro. I will be joining you today.
And hopefully you guys can catch me again. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.